On behalf of Vrindan Foundation for Art and Culture, we want to welcome you all in this evening, which is titled as Rhythm Code. Well, the rhythm code, it sounds a little unusual because the coding usually we use for different purposes. But we found one very interesting thing, that like other languages in the world, rhythm has its own language, own syllables, alphabets, phonetics, dictions, and moreover everything, the emotion. It can emote, it can communicate. Rhythm code is nothing but an understanding of the world of rhythm and the different aspects of rhythm. Few syllables like dha, tun, or na, these all have no meaning. But when we play, when we recite, it has some poetic expression. Sometimes the phrases are composed like couplets, sometimes it is like prose, sometimes like groove, sometimes it gives us oscillation. So today we will start with a composition which based on Indian rhythm pattern, which is cyclic in nature. Now the cyclic and the linear concept of rhythm is very respective. Cyclic order of rhythm is typically Indian and linear concept is for west part of the world. In cyclic concept, we play a cycle of different beats, like sometimes 7 beats, sometimes 16, sometimes 10. In the linear concept, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it goes in a loop or groove system, but they do not have that cyclic order. A very interesting thing which we found, that the universe or cosmos is bound with this cyclic fashion of rhythm. So if we want to define rhythm, I think it's very difficult because the primary factor we are born with, that is rhythm, the heartbeat. So it's inside us, and moreover that only the arrangement, fashion, the speed, time gap, these aspects we have tried to understand, explore, and of course Vrindan's mission is that to transmit amongst all, because it has some power to unite, power to energize, power to sympathize. That's very important. Rhythm is not always to make a crescendo or some fiery works or some very heavy punch or something like that, and that some instruments are that very mellow kind of. It's not. Rhythm has different aspects of emotions. That's the beauty of rhythm. Same as the universal system, like 60 seconds form 1 minute. 60 minutes, 1 hour. Now in a day, 24 hours forms a cycle. In our rhythmic system, that discipline and arrangements of activities of stroke, same as the human life, is very interrelated with our daily life routine. So if we can manage, if we can discipline and arrange our interactions with all different elements of nature, I think overall the life becomes enhanced in all aspects. It's just not merely musical aspect I'm talking about, it's the balance. Rhythm is a symmetry, rhythm is a balance. If we talk about rhythm, it comes to yoga, it comes to everything. Everything has the rhythm. So today we are starting a number, it is titled as Round the Clock. पंडित शांता प्रसाद जी का एक बहुत खूबसूरत कॉन्सेप्ट कि सुबह से उठ के एक बच्चा, एक मिडिल एज्ड मैन एंड एक ओल्ड एज मैन, how do they start their day, and during the day how do they interact with different people, how do they get engaged with different activities, and in the evening rhythm is a celebration. At the night it has a different color, depends on taste, depends on mood, depends on the day. It's very important. Starting round the clock. It is a traditional and contemporary music's mixture, the way we want to present it. The traditional way of presenting tabla solo or rhythm or tabla era in our Indian traditional music, just to mingle with some other sounds of this part. We enjoy that whole cycle of rhythm, and it defines different aspects of rhythm, starting round the clock.